In an English language server home screen line, Cater says, I should start wearing our dorm uniform on the down low more often. It looks surprisingly good on me. Except, this is the opposite of what he is actually saying, which is that the prefect is the one who should wear the uniform. While it may have been intentional, this is also a pretty easy mistake to make. This is because, most of the time in Japanese, we don't use subject pronouns at all. Here is a breakdown of what Cater is literally saying.
俺らの洋服
Our dorm uniform.
今度こっそり
An unspecified time in the near future, on the down low.
着てみる
Try on, as in, to try wearing for the first time.
案外
Differently from how one might think.
似合っちゃう
To suit someone or look good on someone.
かもよ
Probably, or potentially, or possibly, etc. Note there is no I or you at all. This is very common in Japanese. So how do we know that the English translation changed the subject pronoun if there isn't one to change? Because of the structure of the sentence, and the verb form. He is specifically saying kite miru. And kondo, as in the near future, try something on that you have never worn before. The form of the verb miru being posed as a question is possibly the most obvious sign that this is about the person he's speaking to rather than himself. Such verb flexibility is a large part of why subject pronouns get dropped entirely from natural conversation, for being unnecessary. This might possibly be a mistranslation, as the English language adaptation sometimes struggles with subject pronouns. In this chat between Rook and Vil, for example, Vil is the one speaking. He does not specify Rook as the subject of the sentence, and it was mistranslated and rewritten from Rook's perspective. In this conversation between Vil and Jade, Jade is the one speaking. He says that he recalls seeing Vil leave a note in a fashion magazine, which is how he knew that Vil was interested in a particular designer. Jade does not specify Vil as the subject of his sentence, and it was mistranslated and rewritten from Vil's perspective. There was also this scene during Spectral Soiree where Trey is describing Sebek. Later on in the conversation he does not specify Sebek as the subject of his sentence, and it was mistranslated and rewritten as if it were Trey who had mocked Deuce for crying, when it wasn't. But in Cater's case, it might have actually been an intentional rewriting if Disney found it inappropriate for a character to be asking the player to try on their clothes.
俺らの洋服今度こっそり着てみる案外似合っちゃうかもよ